Good evening, everyone. Guess who's back? Okay, I'm back out at nighttime here for another investigation, and we're gonna hit another spot that I did prior to the surgery, where I had the stalkers kind of corner me in an area, but we're down here where we get the Rock Apes, the Valley of the Rock Apes, Camp Pete. That's what I call it here, Creek Road Covered Bridge area. That's where we're gonna be. And thankfully, I got John with me tonight, operating the camera. And
Hello.
we'll get his picture on here in a second. So, if you see something, you hear something, say something. I will tell you right now, the lightning bugs are out. So that's a first here. We got, what is it, June 10th, I believe, is full moon tonight.
Ooh.
Strawberry moon.
All the crazies, they're going to be out.
Yep. So, yep, we got to get ready for an interesting night, because we're already hearing like stupid people on vehicles and all kinds of fun stuff. So let's see what we get. So keep your eyes open, be ready. All right, and cue the cheesy inspirational music. All right, we're gonna start the adventure here. Okay, we do have some noise pollution. We're gonna go over here. You're gonna hear traffic from I-90, and it will get louder and louder as we go deeper and deeper into the woods. Then, okay, a few vehicles may come down this road. We had an obnoxiously loud four-wheeler come down here. Yeah, I gotta dig out my equipment here. Get this party started here. So I got some light. Okay, also again, lightning bugs are out. So just because you see that doesn't mean it's an orb now. We have to weigh that against whether it's a lightning bug or not. Okay, got the O light back on. Okay, thermal camera's running. Okay, we're locked and we're loaded. And we're ready to roll. Okay. So almost every time back here, we get some sort of creepiness.
We are entering the prime rock road zone.
Yes, the Valley of the Rock Apes. Now, I can tell you, there's some nights when I have more energy. Like I said, if something's thrown at me, I'll be running up that hill. I don't know if I was going to say, we've already done quite a bit of walking tonight. We went and set up the trail camera down at Friends of Conneaut Creek, but we thought, I want to do the video in the same place where I got the trail camera set up. So, this is a place I've been wanting to get back down to here, now that it's June. And getting out here on a full moon night.
Turned on our new...
Oh yes, we have a new toy.
Here.
Let's put that in front of the camera here. We have the same thing cameraman Jack uses, EMF detector. Okay, so...
And just got it on AC magnetic now.
Okay, what does that mean?
It's the magnetic alternating current field.
Does
Now
a
if I
truck
can
go
turn
by?
it down. Now it's RF.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Well, like I said, this is an experiment with this.
Yeah, it
but,
picks up a little bit of your equipment, but not much.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back to the electric.
Yeah. So yeah, we're trying to get it. John is officially my head of my tech department. Okay, this is the tree. This is the spot where, in the past, the rock after rock was winged at me. But it was all along this ridge line too. I mean, those ones you could see them, you could hear them whizzing through the leaves and dropping right on the path in front of me. Again, that was, I believe I called that the Night Stalker, and Return of the Night Stalker. Been down here quite a few times with the same stuff happening. And we did get on a thermal we were able to catch the shape of a conical shaped head peeking around a tree and then a rock being thrown at me. Cameraman, when he was back here with me, caught the arm of it going forward, throwing a rock at me. I guess the key there is everyone likes to throw rocks at me. It's amazing how this, I guess it's so dark down in this valley. It's like your light starts to get swallowed up.
That's how I felt when we were at Friends of Conneaut Creek on the road.
Well, friends.
I was trying to imagine what it would be like back in the day on a horse.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Same thing coming down through these covered bridge valleys. And unfortunately, that freeway traffic noise is loud and heavy. You'd think we're on a weekday and getting kind of late at night. You know, it doesn't even get dark till 9 o'clock, so. Gotta try and see if we can scan through with this thermal camera. Yes. What was that?
Put it over here.
I heard some sort of like a, I don't know how to explain it. I can't recreate the noise.
I was thinking turkey.
Yeah, I was thinking bird.
Yeah.
So.
You want to go across the trail here into this campsite?
We could, yeah. See what we get.
You hear that?
Yes. That was a big thump. I can't tell where it was coming from though.
It sounded like it was over by the creek.
Yeah. It sounded fairly close.
This trail to the left.
Yeah.
Do you want to cut to the pavilion, or do you want to cut back to the main trail?
Well, if we go there, we'll come out into that opening, but we'll be further up by the creek.
Okay.
And we
Maybe
can just
we'll
cut
go back
across.
to the main trail and
Yeah, just
loop
go.
back
Yeah.
to the opening.
Let's loop back to the opening because this ridge line is always my concern. And unfortunately, the flipping freeway noise is obnoxious. 'Cause I'm just wondering, like, what animal noises would we be hearing if we were able to erase that out?
Well, remember the one night we came back here and we thought we didn't hear much or whatever, and then you looked at the thermal and there was something pacing us up on the ridge.
Yeah, well, we were hearing the remember we were hearing bobcats? Yeah, caught it up on the ridge with the thermal camera. And didn't notice it in real time, that's scary.
Well, we'll get a good test of the battery life of this thing. I'm just going to leave it on.
Yeah, that sounds good. We gotta test it out, see what it does. Look at how flipping tall Man, that's just making my other camera go sideways here because I don't like being tilted up that high. Okay, see if I can get that thermal to cooperate. Look at how high that is. 120 at least.
Thermal.
Yeah, I know. It's not gonna. It is not gonna. So. Let's see. Yeah, seeing the lightning bugs everywhere. It's every single one of them's catching my eye. They're fireflies. They're just lighting up all over the place here. And because I've had mysterious lights in several of my videos over the winter time, it really grabs my attention.
Were they more blue?
We had blue the one time, and the one time they're friends of Conneaut Creek, the one I just had out. They looked kind of like eye shine, but was definitely not eye shine. And I think it showed you the one that was running through the woods.
Yeah, that was up top, right?
Yeah, that was on the top when I was almost to the car. And I'm thinking the hike's over. No, I had two things watching me. Again, if you did not see that one, that was the anniversary of the Terror in the Woods video.
Campsite number.
Okay, so we got beautiful conditions tonight. It's upper 60s, right?
Yeah.
60, upper 60s with winds at light and variable. The way I like them. And that's why we can hear every car on Interstate 90. 63. Oh, wow. Dropped a little further than I thought, but that's because we're moving. It doesn't feel like that. Yes. So that way, technically, it'd come out, but it looks like there's quite a bit of tree falls. These bugs, man. The bugs are coming after the light hard. So this is another thing here going to be, this valley is very dusty. It has dirt roads along the only two sides that have roads are both dirt roads. Here's the Conneaut Creek. And we'll get lit up. Get a look at the other side there for a second. Just briefly. Alright. Lower that down. Save the battery. But there's bugs galore back here, so if you think you've probably seen it in orb, there's too many things here that can throw that out as... It's going to have to be really striking to be valid, because there's so many bugs out, and then dust particles. And it's weird, I don't know, because I'm catching glimpses of light, but that could be the fireflies. But I swear I've been catching them like up in the trees, but again, could be fireflies. This up for a bit here.
Many steps in today.
Yep. I'll have to look, because I did a walk with the family, and we went down to the lake and flew a kite. Then our little hike down at Friends of Conneaut Creek to set up the camera, and now this. Sometime be tired. Okay, I have to mention this because one of my viewers, this is her favorite bathroom of all time. I don't know that she's ever been in it, but nonetheless. Okay, so for Erica,
this one's for you.
this one's for you. And the spiders are not all over the door handles yet. See if the body's in here still. No? Okay. I had someone in the past say, how come you don't clear and make sure nobody's in that bathroom? And I went and looked at the door handle, and it was covered in spider webs. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure nobody's in there. And so I'm like, I ain't touching that. Yeah, freaking, this amazes me. Every time I'm down here, I know I've been down here with you before, it just amazes me how high that ridge wall is.
Yeah.
And it's like straight up. And watch deer climb that. Like, that was nuts. Whoa. Did you hear that?
Nope.
John, you're frustrating me. You didn't hear something fling through the leaves?
Nope.
Okay. People rewind that. I know that's an old school term. Okay, but play that back and check and see if you heard anything like something wing through the leaves. Because I'd have swore I heard it through here, fling through the trees. Because I thought, when I turned, I thought you would be further back behind me, because I thought the noise might have been you, but you're right next to me. All right. Try to get a good scan with this thermal. Hey, wait a second. Checking this thermal, and it looks like I got something up in one of the trees over here. I'm trying to pinpoint exactly where because it looks like it's something up here is alive. Catching, it's moved. It's definitely something moved. It crawled up higher. The thermal signature moved up. Okay, we're not gonna see it though. It doesn't look like. So that's two, but catching something on the thermal there. Yeah, it moved too. So, but probably a smaller woodland creature that's climbed up the tree. We've seen some raccoons pretty darn high up back here in the past. So we're no longer getting frostbite, but we are getting bugs flying into every, what?
I think it is a 15-minute timer.
Oh.
To itself just shuts off.
Oh. Okay.
I remember reading that in the manual.
Oh. Yeah, I heard, I don't know, it sounded like a pink, like something thrown. Is that what you heard?
Well, I heard, or something drop out of a tree, however you want it.
Well, look at, we got no air movement. I don't know. I'll turn this down some. No air movement. Darn moths.
Not as bad as that one night.
Oh gosh, no.
Was that at Hatch's Corners?
We had, oh gosh, they were horrendous that night. Yes. I heard a squeak over this way. I don't know if you heard that.
I always get nervous, like boots or something, you know?
Yeah.
Making a noise.
No, but it wasn't from the direction of my boots. It was from in the woods here. That was a smaller sound though. I'm wondering if you get any readings back here by these fireplaces.
I'll run it through the different functions.
Where?
It was just to the right of the pavilion. I don't know if it's a pile of stuff.
I'm trying to see if I don't have anything on that thermal.
It was by the picnic table. See the separate picnic table?
Yeah. Oh, wait. Over. I got it. Over in this area. Look. Look at it. Right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to go back there. See what we got. Oh yeah, we got a bigger critter.
There it is.
Can you see him?
Yep. Yeah, I saw it. It's right there. He's looking at us. See him?
No.
Right through the trees. He's looking right at us.
Dude.
I'm looking right at him right now.
I see nothing.
Oh, dude. Right there. Looking right at me.
I see him. I see him on the thermal. That's it.
I'm looking right in its eyes.
I cannot see him. I can't get eye shine. I believe you. I just... Oh, look at him. He's right there. White-tailed deer. There we go. I hope that showed on the camera.
I was
sticking his butt.
I was making that noise.
Yeah.
Get him to do something. So when I first saw the eyes,
Yeah.
it was over by
Over
this
here.
picnic
I can still hear him moving back there. See if that thing has any readings.
The official drink of Conneaut, the Polar Pop.
You find those everywhere, all over the city. Someone litters them. Mostly teenagers. So you said it came down over here?
Well, when I originally saw the eyes,
Yeah.
it was around this picnic table. But I wouldn't have thought it was a
You were
deer.
catching the eyes. I wasn't catching the eyes.
Um,
And I only ended up seeing his rear end.
well, remember, I have my light on a very low setting so that
Yeah.
I can pick the eye shine up.
All right. Well,
Onward?
yeah. No readings back here?
No, I can go back by that.
Yeah. Again, this is experimental with this EMF detector. Just had enough. I've had enough weird stuff happen to me that might as well have something there. Looking around to see if that thing reads anything, and it may not. You can debate what that would be picking up or anything, if that means anything. I do know that EMFs can definitely affect people, make them paranoid, irritated. Geez, it's kind of like me. Sorry. All right.
Oh, man.
Paranoid and irritated. All right. Anyway.
Well, I got it on, like, back on the magnetic settings. It said it's multi-directional. I got
Yeah. Nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got something else large back here. Thermal hit. See, it messes up my... Here, click that off completely for a second. Yeah, I got a good thermal hit. But I can't tell. That may be just our deer again. But I can't, he's too far back, too deep to catch anything.
in the tree, the base of the tree. When you...
The base of the tree.
So there's a bigger... That's gone now.
I thought I had... Right? No.
You have a hit?
Okay.
Because I thought I saw something at the base of that bigger tree about
Yes.
halfway up in our field of vision.
Yes, and I'm trying to see
Like
where...
almost dead ahead of you.
I had something...
I mean, it was tiny though.
Yeah, no, it's there. I got something peeking out, looks like from around, somewhere around up here.
Yeah. I see that bigger tree.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, over to the left.
Okay, this
That
one.
tree there is where
Yeah.
I saw the
Okay.
size.
Yeah, and that's where I'm picking up something from right in that area. It's kind of hard. It keeps moving, and I'm kind of just struggling with this thermal camera to see the position. I think it took off.
Okay. Let's make our way to the cut.
Yeah. Yeah, we got something over on this side. It seems to be following us. But we've had that in the past where the deer follow us back here. So, because I say something's following me, doesn't necessarily mean it's anything beyond a deer. What?
I'm just thinking that turkey.
Oh, I nearly stepped on the turkey. It was hysterical, but none of that was on camera. Because you would have seen me and John both do the little turkey dance, the wild turkey dance. And that turkey was like confused. He looked like he was just looking for a friend.
Hey,
You're like, hey, what are we doing? Yeah. I said, hey, where are we going?
I packed my things. I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay, now this is where we start getting into having spider webs everywhere. Oh, I just ate one right on the face. I hate that. Jeez, oh man, John, look at... Now, we were just down here. This path, look at all the stuff across the path now. We were just down here. This stuff wasn't... I mean, the one up here was. But these ones were not like that. And I swear to God, I keep hearing something over here. I don't see anything now. But I keep hearing steps over in this direction. And of course, then I got to step on a stick. Okay, here's the cut. What's that?
That's the machine.
Oh, it just turned off?
Yeah, I'll turn it back on.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
What is that? No. I was listening for that machine to beep.
I thought I heard something like
I light this
a
up.
cat.
We've caught that down here before.
Exactly. But I mean, it sounded up above us and far away.
Well, if we stand still, man, the bugs really start to
Okay.
go after us. I just like getting a view of this cut. I think that is one of the most beautiful scenic places. Smells something sweet. Yeah, almost syrupy. Earlier tonight, we ran across a snake on our path. And I didn't kill it, although I probably should have, but I kicked it though. Moved it out of the way so it wouldn't get killed. Let's see what we got over on this side. Let me ask you something. Do you want to make it back to the giant tree?
Oh, yeah, we can go back there.
Yeah. Okay, so me and John found not as big and as old as the one at Friends of Conneaut Creek, but there is a huge, gigantic old tree. This one's one, but it's even bigger than this guy. Big maple, right?
I
It's a maple. And we might see if we can get back there and find that. There's a couple other trees back here that look pretty ancient. Bug's trying to go up my nose. Sounds like someone's shooting a gun or fireworks. It's a weekday too. Does that on a Tuesday night. Okay, this tree back here, this is a giant, but we got one even bigger than that coming up. Yeah, somebody's shooting off fireworks on a Tuesday.
The wind.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's a breeze at the top. But it's like not hitting down here.
I thought it was the creek.
Yeah, it sounds like water. This is odd. Yeah, Weather Channel has that the winds are supposed to be at 5 miles and less through this one. And decreasing. Yeah. You know, if we had to make it up to the top of the hill or die, I'd be planning my death. That's something, I ain't making it. I can draw out the gun and fight long enough to hold off for you to run. That's our plan.
Okay.
And if you get the high ground on it, you can turn around and pop a few shots as well.
Oh, I shine straight ahead, two deer. Right there.
Oh, yep, I see 2 of them. I see 2, but I got them on thermal only. Okay, why? I'm glad you're catching them.
Well,
Bugs.
That's the advantage of the light that isn't as bright.
Okay.
2 people I can see the deer. Boy.
Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you just saw that, like, and didn't know they were deer.
Yeah, look at right
you
there.
Just walked up on that, you'd be like,
okay.
Oh, man.
We got 2 of them there. Probably bedded down. Yeah, I could see them much better when I put the headlamp on. Okay, I guess I probably need to be using that a little more, or switch to the other power tech. It's a little bit dimmer. I think the OLED is so bright. Yeah, look at they're running. I see those little white tails running away.
Deer bug. There's the mark.
Yeah, we're going past. Jeez, it's a muddy mess. Okay. Still got our deer over here. I'm catching them on the camera, or on the thermal. Yeah, I got the 2 deer straight back here. I can actually see their eyes shine. Here they are, peeking out around the trees there. Do like catching that on there. Thinking maybe the olight may be so bright I don't see the eye shine. Oh, do you see this guy over here? Let me light him up with the olight. He's just hanging out there like, I don't want to run up that hill. Okay, I gotta zoom this out after I tuck the olight back in. Okay. So really cool there. Getting a couple of those deer. And we got another one. Look at how close he is. Then we're at the one right up there on the hill. 2 of them showing in real good on the thermal. There's one part way up the hill. And then there's this guy. That guy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're real close.
He's just chilling.
Yeah, they got that one right over there at the base of the hill too. And that one just put a little bit of the way up. They're waiting because like they don't want to run all the way up that hill unless they have to. And now that rushing noise that's the Conneaut Creek. Water level is high too, because of course it rains here all the time. That's why it's necessary to have mucks on every time we go for a hike. Okay, this is getting loud with both water and freeway noises and someone setting off fireworks. I just heard a thud. Did you hear that thud? Mm-hmm. That was not either of us.
Nope. See that drainage there?
Yeah.
We're by that trail that comes from.
Yep. But the thud. Where the hell was that thud? Okay, so this is back far deeper than when I normally go. But we're going to try to show you a giant here. There goes more fireworks. Okay. Look at, there's the beast. Look at how big this tree is. I'm guessing 250 to 300. Yeah, get up next to that. Look at that. That sucker is big. Here, move over to the center a little, so I can get your arm span right on. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah, right there. Boom. Look at that freaking huge monster. And hold this steady. We gotta go way, way up high. This sucker's huge. Some more firecrackers going off there. Okay. So this sucker is pretty much a secret to most people. Not many people know where it is, or how to get to find it, or nothing. And if you can't figure it out from my video, I ain't gonna tell you either. What? What?
I heard a stick pop over here. Separate from the noise of the creek.
I'm faintly catching a glimpse of something. I don't know if it's eye shine. I guess definitely not a bug, but it's small. Down low at the base, underneath. See where this branch comes up? Underneath it, you can see a little vine. Behind it, there's some sort of flicker of light. I don't know. Yeah, over in here. To your left. There goes more booms. Yeah, right there. Alright, yeah. I don't see it. I didn't have anything on the thermal, I just was catching something reflecting.
There's an exposed part of the vine that's wrapping around that.
Yeah.
That's lighter than the rest of it.
Alright.
I didn't see any movement.
Okay.
I gotta turn this thing back on. It's gonna beep.
Okay.
Like I said, it's got a 15-minute
Okay.
timer.
Is there any way that can be changed? Is that timer, can it be, can you up the time on that? Like, so it doesn't
I'll
show?
look when we get to the car.
See if our pair of deer are still hanging out.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Walk back through here.
I don't know. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, you mean the stalkers?
The deer.
Oh, the deer. Okay. We're talking about two different things. Alright, when I was here last, I said I had people try to block me in. And I ended up drawing the Smith & Wesson 10 mil. They decided it would be better to leave me alone. Okay. Ooh. I had something small low to the ground taken off. It moved.
Thermal or eye shot?
Thermal. Thermal only, but it was low to the ground. Like medium height, or medium like size, but it's low to the ground. Like it could have been I don't know. It looked like a longer body, almost like a cat.
Just the little fire circle over there, little campsite.
I guess that's what this is. Cool. Oh yeah, that's where someone's setting off the setting off those fireworks still. Water is definitely high. We've had torrential rains last couple. Yesterday and today have been dry, but the other nights it's been a lot of rain. It is June, and you know, they say around here, April showers brings May showers, which brings April showers and July's flowers. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna rain, yeah. Classed as rainforest here, so it's gonna rain. And actually, that's true. We got, what, today and tomorrow are nice, and then the weekend is supposed to be all rainy.
I gotta work the next 2 weeks straight. So.
I'm glad you got out here at least with me once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get out and get back to a regular schedule. Ah, there they are.
Yeah.
Right there. The Tweedledee.
I'm a deer.
That's Tweedledee.
Deer here.
And oh, I shine over here and over here.
Different from the thing on the tree.
Yeah. Different from the. Yeah, and I have it on thermal too.
Okay.
Dead ahead, we have something.
I see it.
Okay, so I got something right over here, and that's
That's
deer.
the deer. Okay, one of them.
Yeah, and I had the second deer. I had that one on, but this one over here. Yes, this is the other one.
Just moved.
There it goes. It goes running.
Yeah,
Deer. It's another deer.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm videoing him. That thermal picks him up. He cannot hide from that thermal. So neither can that guy.
He doesn't look too concerned.
No, he's halfway up the hill. There it goes. He stopped right over there. Now he's moving.
Oh, down there.
Yeah.
I see it.
Right down there. Thermal's picking him up real good. Okay.
So he came from all the way over.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the third one, so we had the three. So it's three amigos.
Three.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Those are girl deer. Three amigas. Yeah, there's another one. Straight there. That's a deer. Got him on thermal too.
Yep.
That's a different one. So that's four. Okay, so we got 4 deer back
The
here.
Valley of the Deer.
Okay. Well, it's good signs. Oh, and I gotta state our objectives because I don't think I did that. Okay, we look for wildlife, signs of wildlife, especially the predator activity. We're also looking for Bigfoot, Sasquatch, the Rock Ape, the Valley, whatever keeps throwing rocks at me back here, and got a couple mysterious noises back here. Possible rock throws. Oh, got another one in front of me.
Right there.
Right over there, yeah.
Yep.
There he is. That's a big one. So that's 5. We got 5 deer.
All right at the base of the...
Yeah, right over here. Thermal is picking them up phenomenal. Yeah. I don't like to harass the deer, so we'll keep moving. Okay, you can hear them running. Yeah, I got him on thermal real good. So,
Up in the tree.
oh, what is that?
You see it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. He was peeking at us.
Can't I tilt my light up?
So, like the V of those skinny trees, like right through there. Saw his little critter eyes taking a peek.
Let me zoom that out.
But his eyes went away.
Yeah, I don't see him any. Oh,
There he
he's
is.
way the heck up there.
Yep, there he is. Can you get
Right
him
there.
on the thermal?
I got him on the thermal. I got him. Yes, the thermal is actually hitting on him, but I can't see a shape.
Okay.
But it's definitely hitting on there. Okay, let me zoom out. He's high up there.
And then,
I can't tell what. I have to move my.
He just moved. Oh,
Yeah.
he just moved.
Yeah, I could tell he was moving. I couldn't see him anymore.
Yeah, I thought, I was like, I should look way up these trees. Oh, we're getting no breeze again.
Yeah, that's weird. There's not supposed to be a breeze.
Deer are still watching us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can see them on the thermal. And then this guy up here, man, I can see him.
He is like, oh, there.
He's gotta try and angle. There he is. Have to try and keep my light from blinding me on the screens.
Did you see him again?
There he is. Yeah, I got him in dead center of my camera. Oh, he moved.
Okay.
Pretty high up there though. Oh, he's still up there. I see him. All right, I can't hold the camera up at that angle anymore.
That's fine.
Did you see him? It's blinking. He's up high up there. Okay.
And that vine is moving. See it?
This vine right here in the center.
Mid height.
Yeah.
It's just moving.
Huh. That's odd.
Well, if that breeze moves the tree and gets wrapped around.
I'm not catching any of that breeze down here. Like, I don't feel.
Maybe the whistling chatter.
I missed it, but
It's like whistling chatter behind us.
if you heard that, please drop that in the comments. Whistling chatter. Yeah, it is. I just can't tell what it is. And we could speculate. Maybe it's an owl. Maybe it's a raccoon.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. Maybe it's a ring-tailed lemur.
A lemur.
Okay. Got some weird. You start hearing chatter back here. There's a whole bunch of times here. I told you already. There, I'm hearing stuff. So I've been hearing a lot. Like we're talking or like making noise. And again, almost like that, sounding like chatter. Sorry, I'm scanning around and I'm not moving the camera when I'm scanning. Because I don't want you guys to get Blair Witched.
It was like squeaky. You know what I mean? Like squeaky.
Yeah, I've heard some of that squeaky a couple of times. I know what you're talking about. And I'm stepping on every stick that is, mostly because I'm trying to look up. Okay, I hear a train coming.
Yep.
That's one of our noise pollutions there. You'll hear them real loud. It'll echo through this valley.
I had to crack a stick myself.
Yeah. You know, just kind of, I don't know, you want to say the majesty, the mystique of this place it's absolutely awesome. But then the signs of civilization are just way too close with the freeway and the railroads. Just, it's unfortunate because you just kind of wonder what an epic place this would be and what noises we'd catch if we didn't have the freeway and the trains near making so much noise. I mean, I get it. All the animals are used to it, but still blocks out our hearing. And like if you were thinking of camping down here, fat chance of you getting any sleep, unless you're like good at sleeping at truck stops or something like that. I've had to do that, you know, traveling for the Air Force, but only because I was dead tired. I was literally out of exhaustion. Otherwise, I wouldn't even have slept because there's so much freeway noise at the truck stop. Okay, back to the cut. Okay. Yeah, let's try and scan up there. Both sides and I still can't believe me and Jack walked all the way back there. And we had stuff throwing rocks at us on top of the ridge, like just teeing off on us. I thought I caught a glimpse of some kind of shine up that way. It was just out of the corner of my eye really quick, and I don't see it. And I don't see any thermal hits. So, could have been a lightning bug.
That's just it, too. Could have, you know.
Right.
We know they're out.
Yeah.
Those branches, it's like they almost look like they were laid like a snare trap. Or like they made a irregular square.
Oh, okay.
It's a clay drain tile.
My son, chop. Darn spider webs.
Off again.
Off.
Turning it back on. What do you got on the time?
We're at an hour and 3 minutes.
That makes sense.
So, we still got time. You know, we can find stuff. I mean, I don't care.
No, I was just I was doing it to check the 15-minute shut off.
Oh.
Because if it's just over an hour and this thing shut off 4 times,
Yeah.
that's about right.
That's about right, yeah. deer by here earlier. Trying to take the time to scan with this thermal here. Now with the thick vegetation, things can absolutely still hide from this thermal. However, it is difficult, especially if they want to move. It's the movement that'll give them away with this thermal. And the other thing is that my eyes can't always be on the thermal. Unfortunately, they're only on the thermal about half the time. So the reason we're always looking for the wildlife and everything like that we set is the objectives is we're establishing potential habitat for a large apex predator. If you look at it and say there's not a large predator that could survive in this area, well, you got your answer to that. There's probably not going to be large predators in the area. Yes, absolutely. I'd like to test that out in a couple areas there.
You got that voice.
Oh, yeah.
Like right off the rip almost.
Yeah. Well, you got that voice. Okay, and then when I was there with Preduncan and he was recording, he got a voice that was different, but I got a separate voice that didn't come across on his. So that's odd, creepy, and I don't have an explanation for it. Which is why we're going to try this EMF detector and see if maybe we pick up something that's coincidental. Or I don't know, another data point. Did you hear that? It wasn't a... There was something moving. I heard like it was a snap. And drop in the comments if you heard it, kind of faint. It was on my right hand side, like part way up the ridge. But I don't have anything that's showing that would be making that noise. Hey, kind of reminds you of the scene in The Predator where Arnold and the guy Billy, they come out into the open and the Predator's watching them, and they show both views of them walking and then the thermal view from the predator. That's like an iconic scene, at least in my mind.
I like the movie Prey.
Yes, I do too. I thought that was very good. And they got another one coming out. I think it's a sequel to that. See if we can catch something. Let's walk back here. Okay. John's just gonna have a seat. Dang bugs. Yeah, we're starting to get all the dew starting to settle on. It's giving my thermal kind of some fits with the temperature. Dew settles on there and really cools the ground. Bug's trying to attack my light. Get off. Oh my gosh, they're getting on my screen too. It's going to shoo them away. Well, as much stuff as there was way back there, it's like the front part is
Dead.
void.
Yeah.
Ears buzzed. Ah, wait. Eye shine. Dead ahead over here. Took off.
Over here?
Yeah. It was down low.
Okay.
It took off real quick. I put the camera on it. Spoke too soon on that. There is life yet in these woods. It was right up here by this little pond.
Okay.
But I don't see him. It was right up over towards the end of this. Right up over here. Where I thought I seen him. By that down tree. Caught just a glimpse of it on the camera. I know the camera caught a glimpse of the eye shine. And it took off. Nothing but bugs. Let's do a 360 there. Okay. So see if there's something that wants to throw rocks back here tonight. They're laying low. Yep, at 117.
I'm gonna leave it off this one.
Okay. Right over here.
There's that tree.
Nothing. Bugs keep landing on my screen. All right. Well, we'll get out here. So we get onto the road. Take a gander up here. Want to look over the covered bridge before we roll out. Trying to picture walking this road this time of night, 1980s style. That would be like this, guys. Maybe turn out your light. Yeah, this is what 1980s would look like walking down here. We did have a little bit of a light, and we had no LEDs back then. So, and yes, I used to walk around like that at nighttime. Rarely alone, but still. You couldn't see nothing. Ooh, what is that?
Maybe it's a deer.
I got him on thermal pretty good. Oh, he moved. Yeah.
Deer.
I can see him on the thermal.
Mm-hmm.
That thermal's done a good job tonight. There's some nights it doesn't. But tonight's done a good job. We have a deer right on the side there. So I kept the camera rolling. Gotta throw the covered bridge in here. Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
The freak was that?
Let's go up on the bridge. Raccoons?
That's what I was thinking. It sounds like two raccoons fighting. Those are reflective markers right there. So there's the full moon tonight, and you can barely see it peeking through the trees. Let me turn my light out here.
Oh, I can see it.
That's actually the moon. That's not eye shine. Okay. Check out Power Tech, get a good scan over here, and then we'll get out of this buggy mess. Just getting on my screen. You know, thing had to land on my screen, then it had to splatter when I tried to move it off. I got bug guts all over the thermal screen.
I never noticed this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we caught it on caught that on one of the other videos.
Oh, cool.
Right there, because it kind of looks a little creepy. If you're not looking for it, you don't know. Alrighty. So on that note, we're gonna get the heck out of here to where there's less bugs. And they're bothering more of our lights than actually like hitting me per se. Thank God, because I got a lot of repellent on.
Watch your step.
Yeah. Alrighty. Fighting raccoons, deer, creepy noises.
Something way up really super high in the tree.
Yeah. High up in the ancient forest. Alrighty. So that's about all we got for tonight. So if you've seen something, you heard something, if you heard what I or John said we heard, drop that in the comments. Please put a timestamp on that too, so that I can go back and review that easy, and hopefully confirm what you're saying. So, alrighty. On that note, we're going to get the heck out of here. I want to thank you for joining us, and for John, this is T-Mac For Team Action American Experiencing, God bless you, and you have a wonderful evening.